Welcome to Heart Speaks. This is not fiction. This is heart. Stories that don't leave you indifferent. Words that carry real experience. What you're about to hear once hurt, once stayed silent, but now finally speaks. The story begins. I hadn't set foot in my hometown for 12 years. 12 winters, 12 summers, and not once did I look back. Until that morning, when my phone rang, and I heard her voice. "Emma, it's me, Mom. Please, come home. It's your father." Her tone was fragile, like glass that could shatter at the slightest touch. I froze. The last thing I ever expected was to hear her asking me to return. The train to Ontario felt slower than I remembered. Every mile pulled me closer, not just to my hometown, but to the memories I'd spent years trying to bury. Faces, voices, whispers behind closed doors. I told myself I wasn't coming back for them. I was coming back for him. But deep down, I knew the truth. I was coming back to face the one thing I had been running from all my life. The house stood the same, but everything about it felt different. The porch steps still creaked. The old maple still bent toward the window. And yet, the warmth was gone. Mom met me at the door, her eyes red, tired, like someone who'd been carrying a weight too heavy for too long. "Your father's in the hospital," she said, and in that moment, the ground beneath me shifted. That night, I couldn't sleep. The house whispered. Every floorboard, every sigh of wind through the eaves felt like it was telling me something. In the kitchen, I found Mom at the table, a cup of tea in her hands, untouched. "Emma," she began, but her voice faltered. "It's time you knew what really happened 12 years ago." Mom started speaking slowly, choosing her words carefully, as if each one might cut deeper than the last. "Emma, he didn't just hide the truth from you. He hid someone." "That's enough, Mom," I interrupted. "I don't need to hear this. Not now." She reached out her hand, but I stepped back. Not now. I stood up and walked out of the kitchen, feeling her eyes on my back. The stairs creaked under my feet. I closed my bedroom door, leaning against it. My heart was beating faster than I wanted to admit, and still, her words wouldn't leave my mind. The next morning, I found a man sitting in the hallway with a notebook in his hands. Tall, calm, eyes that studied you quietly, as if deciding whether you were safe. "I'm Nathan," he said. "I've been helping your father since the stroke." Something in his voice made me look twice. It wasn't just kindness. It was familiarity. But I had never met him before, or so I thought. Later, in my father's study, I opened the bottom drawer, and there it was, a photograph. Faded, but clear enough. Nathan, younger, standing beside my father. I walked out to the porch. He was there, watching the lake. "I found a picture," I said. "It was you, with him." Nathan didn't look surprised, only sad. "He never told you, did he?" "Told me what?" "That I'm his son, too." The air between us felt colder, the world suddenly smaller. "He lived 2 lives," Nathan said. "One with your mother, one with mine. He gave what he could to both, until he couldn't anymore. I couldn't speak. Part of me wanted to walk away. Part of me wanted to stay. You deserve to know, he continued, even if it changes everything. It did. And yet, in some strange way, it explained more than I was ready to admit. That night, his breathing grew shallow. The nurse said it was only a matter of hours. I sat beside his bed, Nathan on the other side. We didn't speak. We didn't need to. At dawn, he was gone. No last words, no apology, just silence. After the funeral, Nathan packed his things. He was going back to Montreal. "What about you?" he asked. I looked at the lake, at the town I thought I had left forever. "I'm staying," I said. "Not for him, not even for you, for me." Weeks turned into months. I found work at the library. I learned the names of the neighbors. I began to feel at home. For the first time in years, I wasn't running. And maybe that was enough. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Every story on Heart Speaks is a voice of feelings, a voice of choice, a voice of life. Because what truly matters is what resonates in the heart. If the stories I share speak to you, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Until we meet again on Heart Speaks.